In this video, we are going to talk about the 2025 IRS HUB testing dates for 2024 tax returns filed in the 2025 tax season. Join us as we unravel the essential details and highlight the significant dates when the IRS HUB testing is set to take place in 2025. What is IRS HUB testing?
IRS HUB testing, also known as controlled launch, is the phase during which the IRS conducts preliminary testing of the electronic filing system by accepting a limited number of tax returns before the official e-file system launch. The IRS processes these early submissions as usual, leading to the acceptance of certain tax returns even before the official e-file opening date.
What is the purpose of IRS HUB testing? IRS HUB testing ensures the accuracy of tax return processing. It validates the security and efficiency of the IRS systems. IRS HUB testing allows tax software providers and tax professionals to confirm proper integration with the IRS systems. Timeline for IRS HUB testing. IRS HUB testing is typically conducted 1 to 2 weeks before the official opening date of the tax season. When does IRS HUB testing start in 2025? The IRS HUB testing will take place this year starting on Tuesday, January 21st of 2025 and will continue daily until Friday, January 24th of 2025. The IRS official opening day is set for Monday, January 27th of 2025. Who participates in IRS HUB testing? Selected tax software providers and professional tax preparers. Controlled batch of taxpayers chosen for test submissions. A collaboration between the IRS, financial institutions, and software developers. How does IRS HUB testing work? Tax preparers submit tax returns using approved software. Tax returns are processed in a test environment. Feedback is collected to identify any issues. Necessary adjustments are made before the official IRS opening day. How will I know if my tax return was accepted in the IRS HUB testing? If you check your refund status and you see we have received your tax return and it is being processed, refund status before the IRS official opening day, you will know that your tax return has been accepted in the IRS HUB testing. You can also check your cycle code on your tax account transcript to determine if your tax return was accepted during the IRS HUB testing. All tax returns accepted during the IRS HUB testing will be processed as normal. Tax returns with the Earned Income Tax Credit and/or the Additional Child Tax Credit will be on hold until at least February 15th of 2025. Tax returns not claiming the Earned Income Tax Credit and/or the Additional Child Tax Credit could receive a tax refund as soon as the tax return has completed processing. Tax returns claiming the Earned Income Tax Credit and/or the Additional Child Tax Credit will be on hold until after February 15th of 2025.
Can I file my tax return before the IRS officially opens for filing?
Yes, you can submit your tax return early using the tax preparation softwares or working with a tax professional. Early tax returns are placed in a queue and will be transmitted to the IRS once the HUB testing begins or when the IRS officially starts accepting tax returns.
How soon can I file my 2024 tax return in 2025?
Most tax software providers update their systems for the current tax year by early to mid-January. This means you can start preparing your 2024 tax return as soon as their software becomes available. Once your return is complete, the software will hold it in queue until the IRS officially opens up for filing on January 27th of 2025. For taxpayers with an adjusted gross income of $84,000 or less in 2024, the IRS Free File program opens even earlier. Starting on January 10th of 2025, eligible taxpayers can access the free guided tax software through the IRS Free File program to prepare and submit their tax returns. These will also be held until the IRS begins accepting e-file returns later in January.
Will my tax return be processed faster if it's included in IRS HUB testing?
Not necessarily. While some early filed tax returns may be included in the IRS HUB testing, most will be processed during the regular tax season. If your tax return is included in the IRS HUB testing, it doesn't guarantee a faster refund, as the IRS focuses on system performance and not prioritizing tax refunds.
Can I make changes to my tax return if it has been accepted during IRS HUB testing?
No, changes cannot be made to a return once it has been submitted and transmitted over to the IRS. As with any tax return that's been filed, you must wait for the IRS to acknowledge it, either through an acceptance or a rejection, before determining the next steps. After submission, the transmission process cannot be interrupted or reversed.
How many tax returns does the IRS process during HUB testing?
There is no predetermined number of tax returns that will be included into the IRS Hub testing each year. Most tax returns submitted before the official opening day of the e-file system will remain in queue until the IRS begins full operations, which is scheduled to take place on January 27th of 2025. Key considerations for taxpayers. Taxpayers participating in the test batch may receive early confirmation of tax return acceptance. Tax refunds for test returns will follow a normal processing schedule after the official opening date. Taxpayers not included in the test batch should wait until the official IRS opening day.
The benefits of IRS Hub Testing.
IRS Hub Testing is designed to benefit taxpayers by ensuring the systems work seamlessly. IRS Hub Testing helps ensure smoother tax return processing for taxpayers. IRS Hub Testing helps reduce the likelihood of delays during the tax season. It also helps identify errors early, minimizing taxpayer frustrations. IRS Hub Testing helps build confidence in the IRS e-filing systems. If your tax return was accepted during the IRS Hub Testing in 2025, drop us a comment. When do you think the first direct deposit dates will roll out in 2025? Please feel free to like and subscribe and turn on channel notifications for future updates. Thank you very much. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in to this week's Where's My Refund update.